Hey, hello. Let's finish Ghost Trick today. Chapter 16 and 17, I'm pretty sure, is the ending. I'm very excited. Lynn kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang. Hello? This is Jode. Cecil, are you listening? We need your powers. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you. Trace complete. I don't like it when he looks straight at me. Well, you'd better get going. This long night is drawing to an end. Yeah, it looks like it. Thank you for all your help tonight. I'm the one who should be thanking you. A pigeon bowed. Adorable. At the other end of the phone line. I'm finally gonna find all my answers. I'd better go. A single telephone line connects me and the other Cecil, but that single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. And I just reached the center of the web. It's the submarine. Haha. Welcome to the Yonoa, Detective Jode. My detective sense must have gotten rusty. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark. That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jode. I used your phone. Hope you don't mind. Egad, never thought you'd track us here, especially seeing as you're a death row inmate. And I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. A submarine, eh? In this day and age. But how did you find us, my man? Not even the police knew where Yonoa was going to surface, confound it. We detectives have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals. The bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it. I have a little something for you. The watch. Damn, I don't remember any of these twists. Carbonara has given me some pretty weird presents in the past, but they always prove useful. This one was a radio receiver made to look like a pocket watch. Yes, Inspector Carbonara. I hear he's an excellent investigator. By the way, where is that man in red? I know he's on the submarine somewhere. Ah, Cecil, you mean? You can relax, that's nothing but his shell. His shell, eh? His spirit isn't here right now. Most likely right about now, he's controlling your daughter. Not Camilla! Please, I beg you, let my daughter go. If you need a hostage, just take me. Oh, whoops. Bah. There's something our nation needs. Cecil has it. That's all we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Cecil has underestimated us. He's left behind his his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip. Our nation has already researched it. This product that Cecil has to offer. The source of his powers. What in the world was that? The Temsic fragment. It gives spirits special powers. And now our deal with Cecil is concluded, as far as we're concerned. What are you talking about? Tisk tisk, what a mistake to make, right at the crucial moment. Right at a critical moment. Now then, Detective Jode. Farewell. Bruh. What in the world? The whole room just vanished. Detective Jode, where did he go? What now? I think I heard an explosion somewhere. In any case, Lynn and the little lady should be here somewhere. I smell danger. I'd better find them, and fast. Trick time! So you're here, huh? It's Missile! Missile! Yes, I think even I remember who you are by now. What do you suppose that shock was a minute ago? I have no idea, of course. I'm just a little sheltered apartment dog. He says that so happily. What with my loss of memory, I can't say I'm much better. No, Cecil, you in fact are not. Anyway, let's hurry up and go save Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla. Do you think that trusty nose of yours can sniff them out? I'm sorry to say, I don't think it can. Why did I even bother to ask? But you do have the power to swap objects. So let's find that lady detective and the little lady together. You got it! I love him. Adorable. Telephone ringing. The telephone is ringing. Wow! It's Miss Camilla! I just know it! My trusty nose is practically screaming it at me. I think you'd call that more of a hunch. Anyway, let's get to the phone before it stops ringing. You bet! Trick time! Oh, interesting. That did nothing. That's fine. Yeah, I don't... Okay, making a path. Got it. Yep. Sure. Oh, no, that really didn't matter. I don't... No, wrong button. It's so difficult when I have both Missile and Cecil, but it's fine. I appreciate them, but well, no, honestly, I appreciate Missile a lot more. Oh no. Swap. And then swap again. Yes. I'm trying, just give me a second. I think I just heard another little explosion in the distance. I've got a bad feeling about this, as you should. Cecil, look! That black... Hello? It came off the hook! He doesn't know what a phone is. It's a hello. Hello? Is anybody there? It's her, the little lady. It's Cecil, where are you? Somebody please answer. I guess she can't hear my voice. You too, huh? Oh good, I thought she was ignoring me. Somebody help me. Lynn is... She said Lynn. Miss Lynn! We'd better hurry. Let's go, Cecil! Go there, obviously. And Lynn is... dead for the however manyth time. It's no use, nobody's answering. Miss Camilla! And Miss Lynn! Oh, poor Miss Lynn! Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. Looks like another tragedy has happened. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady. Sissy, I knew you'd come. Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla! And Missile, too. I'm so glad to see you're alright. Well, I wouldn't say I'm alright exactly. Hey, wait a minute. Missile, your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before. What? My voice? That's right. Camilla has a core now, so that means she did hear Missile's voice before when he saved her that time. So that was you, wasn't it, Missile? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. Thank you. Miss Camilla, I'm so glad I was born your little doggy. Hey, Missile, could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while? Huh? But don't you need my powers? I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her. Cecil. Okay, I'll do it! Thank you, Missile. Little ghosty doggy. God, I love Missile. Turn the wheel. Lynn, hello. How'd you die this time? Oh, Cecil, you're here. Lynn, what in the world happened here? I don't know. Huh? I just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case. And where's Detective Jode? Is he alright? I don't know. Huh? The room he was in just disappeared all of a sudden. Now it's all making even less sense than before. After we left the super's office, we followed after the man in red. We tracked him with that radio transmitter Inspector Carbonara fired into him with a bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Detective Jode and I managed to secretly stow away on his boat. And then we sneaked onto the submarine with him when it surfaced. That's crazy. Before long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Jode and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line and I would look for Camilla. I found Camilla hiding here in the engine room. She had escaped and run away here. Wow, that's quite an adventure. What happened next? I don't know. Huh? There was a flash of white all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Oh boy, it sounds like it'd be quicker to see for myself. Rewind time. Camilla, are you okay? Jesus Christ. Camilla? Hello, Lynn. Or is it Detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met. Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago? Well, I see there's no need to introduce myself. Camilla looks so scary with, like, a rifle the size of her. Give Camilla back. She has nothing to do with any of this. I'm afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance. The phone is ringing. It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead. Very dramatic. Man in red, but okay. God. It's so intimidating. The fact that you're here means that my revenge plan has failed. Revenge plan? It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution. Well, knowing him, I half expected as much. That's why I was waiting here for this. Waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up. Wouldn't it just be what he wanted, to be executed by his own daughter? I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. But revenge? Nobody could possibly know what I've What in the world? An explosion? Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had? Yeah. Sorry to say. Look out! Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand. Of course not, you're not him. She's right. I'm not him, am I? He was going to shoot Detective Jode, as Camilla, when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible. Anyway, let's bring you back to life. Again. You didn't have to add the again part. Trick time! So let's see, the cause of death this time was that mysterious explosion. You're pretty up for a dead woman. You know how detectives love a good mystery? It's like a shot of vitamins. And what do you mean for a dead woman? Anyway, I guess we should look for a way to stop that explosion. Alright, let's do this thing. Finding clues is like a dose of minerals to a detective. I'm afraid with my memory loss, I have no idea what vitamins or minerals are. You wouldn't. It's been 10 years. Hello? Yeah, I know time is passing. There's no cores for me to jump to right now. Thank you very much. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Okay, so I gotta hop on the phone, I'm assuming. Can I hop into her gun now? Trick time. Thank you. Whee! What? Yeah, I thought I could use the phone in the past if someone was calling. Oh. God damn it. Turn. Nice. Hey, we somehow managed to knock down the receiver. Somehow managed. Who's to say that's not how I planned it? Come on, hurry, now's your chance to get on the phone. It might be Detective Jode. She's right, I'd better check it out. Yeah, if I could just thank you. Hello, anybody there? If anybody's still there, you've got to get yourself out of there. On the double, we're about to head out. Speak up, why don't you answer? Anyway, come if you're coming, we're leaving. Go there, I guess, because we have to stop the explosion to prevent Lynn's death. So it must be true what they say, that there are restless ghosts on board. Updated the phone book. Oh, I remember this vaguely. That does it. I promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom. Who's he calling restless ghosts? Well, it's true, neither one of us is really resting in peace. Anyway, it looks like the sub just lost one of its crew. I guess that means the fate of this sub has changed slightly. Fate changed! Cecil has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip? Wild that Cecil would trust anyone around his body when he's not in it. But okay. It's Detective Jode. What's going on there? I saw this little deal go down once before. In just a moment, the man in red is about to get his Temsic fragment taken away. Trick time! Turn! Okay, I don't know. Oh, I don't have missile this time. Oh. Bonk. Oh, does it not? Yeah, thank you. And yet... Interesting. Lower. It won't budge. Okay. What does this do? Nothing. Got it. What am I don't get it. What's happening? They decided to conclude the deal without the other party present. They're just going to go ahead and steal the Temsic fragment. Huh? But that's cheating! Autism coded. Strong sense of justice. I think we have more important things to think about right now. Where's the Temsic fragment going to go? Okay. I will boing. Oh no, I messed up. Capsule. Oh, they're all just crammed in there. Ah, the Temsic fragment, you're mine at last. Gross. The object has been achieved. Now we detach the control room as planned. Yes, sir. Farewell, sir. Cecil, what just happened? The whole room just disappeared with Detective Jode in it. Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Jode can take care of himself. They're in a sub. Their whole compartment just... Not to imply implosion, but the main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady. I can't believe this is happening. Now then, I'd better hurry along, before Cecil discovers what he's lost and comes after me. The Yanoa will be his coffin. May it lie buried here in the deep sea forever. Farewell, Cecil. Am I in the capsule or the fragment? I don't know. Which one had the core? The capsule, got it. Aha, so that's the cause of that giant explosion. Huh? What is? Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo, it's like... Well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you? Yeah, sure. But a different missile comes more readily to mind. Heck yeah, it does. It looks like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. This is not good. We have to do something before that torpedo is fired. Trick time! Lower. Oh. Cool, I'm in the torpedo. I have become the missile. There's no time, it's gonna launch. Don't worry, we can still find a way to stop it. What? How? Even if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we can do. I hope. Why was the I hope the strongest part of that sentence? Okay, here goes. Not the mouse inside of the torpedo. I came along for the ride without giving it too much thought. But was this really the best move? I think so. We just have to keep it from going off, right? I'm sure this poor little rat will thank us too. Yeah. How in the world did it get in here? Trick time. Okay. I think these outside parts are supposed to be weights of some sort. The spinning black things, right? Apparently their spinning helps the torpedo maintain its balance. They must be pretty heavy. I wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow. Do you know how a torpedo works? Nope, I can't say that I do. Wow, detectives sure know a lot. I saw it explained once in a book. On impact, The fuse in the tip is depressed. That in turn sets off the detonator. The detonator, huh? That must be that red button. So how do we stop it? They didn't explain that in... they didn't explain anything about that in the book. Wow, detectives sure know a lot, or not. Great, we've dumped the little creature off. Wow, those weights were heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. Now for that safety device. Right. There, we clamped the safety device on. We did it. That should keep this torpedo from exploding. But there's just one problem. Problem? What's that? The torpedo is still going to impact. We can't do anything about that. Uh-oh. What was that noise? Looks like the torpedo still hit the submarine. But it looks like the submarine is still okay. This changes everybody's fate, including the little rats. Cecil, we did it! We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! What's the matter? You still look unhappy. We stopped the torpedo from blowing up, but we still opened up a gaping hole in the submarine. You're right, I guess that's just what missiles do. They're unstoppable. Am I hearing things? Anyway, I guess we'd better get back to the present as quickly as we can. Right, I'm worried about Camilla. Can the man in red sense that we changed his fate again? I guess not, because he didn't notice the first time when we were with Carbonara, but perfect timing. Hello, Pudding. Thank you for stopping by. We managed to stop death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling the room. I'm on my break. Oh, nice. Thanks for stopping in on your break. Uh-oh. Water is seeping through the hole where the torpedo hit. We've got to get them out of here. I'd better go meet up with Lynn. Trick time! Anything gonna move here? Nope. Okay. The lights went out, but this machine apparently still works. Unfortunately, I guess it won't run for very long. But maybe I can use its movement to help me create a path. Trick time! Yeah, no. Okay, so operate. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay, hop here. Hop here. Hop here. Still too far. Oh no. Hop here. Hop here. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's fine. We're fine. It's fine. Camilla, are you again, or are you still gonna try to okay, there we go. Lynn. Camilla, you're awake. How do you feel? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that gun at you. So she gets to remember what she did? Don't people usually forget? Don't worry about that. That wasn't you. Miss Camilla! Oh, Missile, you're here. Oh, poor Miss Camilla. Miss Lynn, what should we do? We have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Cecil should be along any second. I knew Sissy would come. And Missy is here too. Missy. I love him. I'm so happy everybody's going to be with me now. KO. Camilla! Miss Camilla! I'll get you out of here. If it's the last thing I don't say that, Lynn. Come on. Phoenix! Hello! Oh man, you missed another one of Lynn's deaths, but that's okay. We're in a submarine. Detective Jode was shot up somewhere. The evil organization head man possibly took the man in red's little shard of Temsic, the meteorite? The magic rock that gave him powers. And that was stolen away. We went back in time to save Lynn because she died. We had to defuse? We had to stop a torpedo from blowing up. But it still hit the side of the sub, so we have to escape, or they have to escape, the rising water. Yeah. So, good timing. Oh, I think I'm going to cry. Or whimper, as the case may be. I'd better send a signal to Lynn that I'm here, before it's too late. Turn on the flashlight. Oh, look at that flashlight. It's Cecil, he's here. This game is killing you, man. Me too! It's... yeah. Up you go. Oh. I'm glad you're here, Cecil. Sorry for the wait. It looks like this room is gonna fill up with water fast. We'd better get out that door as quick as we can. We won't be getting out that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure is too great already. I can't open it. What? What does water pressure mean? Cecil. Cecil. Think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed. The water level keeps getting higher and higher in here. So the only way out of here is up, huh? Exactly. Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up. These poor fellas. Yeah. Every small thing they talk about in regards to subs and I'm just, in this day and age, better not implode. I think it's fine, question mark. Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow. Good idea, let's try it. Oh, and by the way, yes, I can't swim, neither can Camilla. Great, good to know. Don't you have any good news for me? Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry, please? Will do. Trick time. Uppies? Uppies? Turn. No. Yes. Lower. You did it, Cecil. Thanks. You're welcome. Eek. Jesus Christ, Lynn, please. Uppies, haha. What was that? It looks like the water seeping isn't the only thing we have to worry about. Cecil, the flashlight doesn't work anymore. Great. Hey, don't get mad at me. Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Hey, I know, you can fix it with your powers. Okay, now that's just taking things too far. Am I supposed to actually do that? Turn on? Oh, okay. Oh, hey, great. Did you used to be an electrician? Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something? That's a cruel question considering the circumstances. Now all we have to do is get to that door and we're safe. Eek! Jesus Christ, Lynn, please. No! I vaguely remember this, but also not at all. Bruh. What happened now? It looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. I can't believe we're still okay after that fall. Either we're really lucky or we're dead and we just haven't realized it yet. Come on now, as if the latter could be true. Okay, you're alive. Is Camilla alive? What now? The water sure is rising fast. Come on. You'll just have to go up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. Trick time! Well, well, I think I see a familiar flame over there. Missile! Cecil, there you are! How's it going? How's it going? I'd say it was going pretty badly. You do understand how dangerous this situation is, don't you? Of course, after all, just ask anybody who knows me how much I hate taking a bath. Maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. Okay, ready to create a path for these ladies? Of course! Going swimmingly. It's going swimmingly, my liege. Where am I just as missile now? But how? No. Even if I swap them, they don't get to, yeah, I just stay in the same place. Interesting. Swap. That, okay, I don't, no. How, what is, God, that's a far way to go. I have to look. Thank you for being here, Ray. I appreciate it. I'm trying to finish up the game today. I'm gonna be struggling. I don't remember this part at all. Have to use the blades. Cool. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Missile, I'm gonna need you to move out of the way. The size of the blades. Interesting. Missile? Let's swap them. Let's go to Cecil. I'm gonna operate this real quick. Oh, we make stairs. These pistons sticking out right in front of me, it's almost like they're taunting me. Maybe it's a challenge? It might be just that. Think you can climb them? If I wasn't holding Camille, I could probably do it easily. Cecil, you're not telling Miss Elaine to leave behind poor Miss Camilla, are you? Could you just be quiet for a minute, Missile? Those pistons sure do look like they could be used to our advantage. Okay, interesting. Are they both the same medium fan? The smallest one to the bottom? Nope. Eh. Okay. Okay, 3 different, yeah, okay, got it, sure. Water levels rising. To my knees and it's freezing cold. Great. Hang in there, Miss Lynn. Thanks, Missile. Listen, okay, okay, Missile has longer reach. Nope. Where's Big Fan? So you're in the way. Big Fan, where? Over the Big Fan. Where? No! What? No! Oh, okay. Thanks. I don't read. I'm like Cecil. I don't know how to read. Oh no. Not this nightmare. Huh? Operate. There, how about that? Wow, this is great. You made a staircase for me. Sure did. You better hurry. I don't think that water's gonna wait for you. Now this steam is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through. No way around either. Think you can do something? Of course we can! We have to. Trick time! Okay. Missile. No. Excuse me. Excuse me. Look at this, if I swap the pipes, it changes how the steam comes out. Thank you. Oh, I get it, because the cracks in each pipe are different, right? So each pipe sprays out the steam in a different way. Thank you! I bet that will come in handy. interesting. Are there not any more that don't spray it out both ways? The steam, I mean. Nope. Cecil. Here comes that water again. Oh, I wish I could drink it all up for you. No, Missile, it's too salty. Yes, that's the issue here. I think the more relevant point is that he's dead, so he can't drink it. Whatever, just do something about this steam. Leave it to me, Miss Lynn. Thanks, Missile. Okay. Cecil. Uh-oh. Missile, let me borrow you. No. Oh, do I have to... What? No, I have to do a thing, don't I? Operate. No! No! Okay. God damn it. What the fuck? Okay. Turn. There, how does that look? Looks great. All that horrible steam is clear out of the way. Thank you, Pudding. Okay, it's not far now. Try to move forward. Ouch. Yeah, those look like shards that would get embedded in your hands. But okay. Look up there if I can just make it to that door. We can escape. Now, how in the world am I gonna get up there? I'm trying to hint without giving away too much. Thank you. I appreciate it. But also, feel free to give away far too much. It's fine. Don't yell at me. If you want to yell, you can yell at me. No one would yell at you, Missile. Missile. How can I yell at you when you're so sweet about it? I think you just did. Let's look for something to pull Miss Lynn up with. Yeah, something to whisk Miss Lynn up and glide her ever so gently to the top with. Hey, are you being sarcastic? Trick time! Okay, uppies. What does this do? Now it's a ladder. Open. Move. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. Okay, raise away. This is like one of my greatest fears. Sorry, I can't do it. Open it, hurry. Is that any way to ask for something? Open? It's no use, I can't budge, must be stuck. Oh no! Yeah, this is horrifying. No! This way! Eek! Yeah, I would, yeah. Nicely done, though. Yay. What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. Not horrifying at all! The submarine continues to sink down into the deep, deep sea. But I still want to try it and make my way up as far as possible. I still want to head up to find a single ray of light. Light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. New illustrations! Yay! Save and yes, continue. Last chapter, I think? Or are there two? I don't know. I don't know how. Chapter 17, 5:10 a.m. We need to finish this game. You're absolutely right. The upended submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Ooh. Man, just... Anyway. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and salt water closing in on them. But at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? Eek! It's him. I see you managed to survive, Detective. Hey, you're... real dumb looking. Excuse my appearance, I seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all this evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Who in the world are you? Cecil, look at you, what happened? I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight, trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Cecil. Cecil? My name isn't Cecil. I bet you'll remember really soon who you are, and who I am, too. Identity crisis. What? The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind, a memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. Its engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull and it's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? I thought you had a deal with those people. They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsic fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean they figured out the source of your powers? Yeah, that meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. The radiation's power effect. These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. And I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects. And in my case, swapping objects. Exactly. Apparently, there are individual differences in the powers we get, and it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. It is? How then? In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. It's radiation. That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation? On that day 10 years ago. That pose. A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart and I died. So, of course, I received its special powers. Hey, wait a minute. Is that how I got my powers too? You know, you might be right. So... Isn't this game great? Don't you love it? Aren't the Temsic remnants still right there in that park at the bottom of the crater? You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. No, I hate this game. What? But it's so fun. It's got all kinds of shenanigans. The radiation's time effect. But I must know more. Valid. I feel you. Another effect this meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of the meteorite? One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death? Ah, this is so strange and confusing, I can't take it all in. It makes about as much sense to me as anything else! Missile. I love you! Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up that the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? Contradictory existence. That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death. What? My body's vital function stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? So I just simply existed, not really alive and not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with a scalpel. So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow. Revenge. Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives. Our lives? As part of the deal I made, those guys promised to cooperate. Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping? It all went fine. I manipulated the Justice Minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second, so that's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped. But they kidnapped the wrong girl. Little did I know, they had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Huh? Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsic. Detective Jode was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Carbonara and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too. And as it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temsic fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target. You, detective. Me? One final target. If you weren't there in that park that day 10 years ago. Thanks, Pudding. Gamba et the shigoto. They messed up his immortality glitch. I assume it's just because they took away his body, right? I don't know. Arigats. Doitash. I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. Oh, okay. But I was just a little kid playing in the park. Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years later, and you'd become a detective looking into Jode's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago, so of course you didn't recognize me. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. Shoot me. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan, anyway. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. I showed up. I was supposed to meet up with them after that, but then something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. Aha, the inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back, no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble. But why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temsek meteorite. Because you were looking into the Jode case. They thought you would find out about Temsek sooner or later. Ready? Okay. But where did we come from? Who are we? That part kind of kills me. And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for the water pressure to crush the submarine. Oh no. There are no cores that link from here to the water's surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line and there are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for the submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape. I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years. You what? This feeling, cut off from the world all alone in a submarine? Sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along. Lynn? Camilla! Is it true we're stuck here? What? Oh, If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us. Camilla. Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry. That's funny. What is it, Cecil? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsic fragment and escape if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question, but I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to. Wait a minute. Yes, we do. This will tell us where Detective Jode is. That present for the Inspector in white. That's right, Detective Jode told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body at the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there? We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. I love you, Missile. With her powers, right, Miss Lynn? Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What about a torpedo? A torpedo? In any case, it's way too early to give up. It looks like Detective Jode is our last hope. Come on, let's get started. Trick time. Opens the door, floods the room. Everyone dies anyway. Control panel. Operate. Interesting. Why is this machine shoving grapes at me? Well, this looks like the private cabin of the top officer, doesn't it? This machine is probably for feeding him grapes while he lies in bed. Oh, it sounds heavenly. Grapes are poison to dogs. No! I've been thinking about this for a while now. But don't you think that country's use of technology is just a little off? Says the guy who made a deal with said country. Anyway, it looks like the arm of this machine is a bit busted. Great. Torpedo room. The torpedo room, huh? There might be another torpedo left there. I'll go check it out. Oh, I get it. You're going to use a missile to ram the control room. Well, I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow up Detective Jode, but something like that. We'll climb up to the torpedo room, too. Up is definitely safer. Okay, I'll see you there then. It looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load into a tube. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me! I know, Missile, you're so good. I'll enter the coordinates of that command room into the torpedo. I love that Lynn knows how to operate a submarine from reading one book. And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now. Okay, let's try it. Good luck! Trick time! No. What? Oh. Why? What will happen to these 2 ladies? I think that's up to us and our powers. What? This is no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength missile? Me? Of course I will. Count on it. Believe it. Anyway. How's it going there? I'm just calculating the command room's coordinates now. I have to put in a slight offset though. Don't want to blow it up. I'm sure Detective Jode would appreciate that. Well, leave this to me. Good luck with loading the missile. Okay, thanks. How? What? Oh, is that what it... Is that all it was? Oh, okay. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable. All set on this end too. But something's odd. What is it? The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking. Sinking? Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened. I don't know, but I guess I'll find out. Right, okay, hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you. Okay, thanks. Trick time! I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head towards the command room where Detective Jode is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room. Okay, got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Okay, come on, Missile. Missile? I'm sorry, I can't go. What? I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it! Missile. I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Cecil. I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels. God, what a good doggy. I want you to go, Missile. What? But Miss Lynn! You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Cecil, you might be able to make something happen, and that's our only hope. But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never ever again. Even I can understand that. Oh, Missile. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla? I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry. Miss Camilla! That's a good boy, Missile. God, this dog. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw the switch. We're ready. Cecil? Yes. We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything. And I'm glad I met you, Detective. But we're going to see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile? That's right, we promised, little lady. Of course we will! I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Here goes, then. Good luck, friend! Camilla's waving at the torpedo. Adorable, but also painful. These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light, of hope, reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. My friend's in there. Two bodies. Detective Jode! I bet that big masked man did this. I'm going to bite him! You'd better not, you might break your teeth. The command room has lost power and is sinking. So I wonder what this masked man is gonna do. Let's talk to Detective Jode. Trick time! Hello, Detective. Sorry for the wait, Detective Jode. Who are you? Are you Cecil? Please excuse my appearance. I can't believe you made it here. How is Camilla? What about Lynn? Well, it's kind of a long story. I told Detective Jode about everything that happened on the submarine Yonoa. So the submarine is badly damaged. Why would he do that to his own submarine? I wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. It's because he oh god, okay, it's because he's afraid of my powers. You followed us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jode. Are you Yomiel? So you remember me, do you? How could I possibly forget? So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel? That's right. But those people on the Yonoa were calling you Cecil. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions? I've been trying to figure out my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can tell you, right, Detective Jode? Right. About Yomiel! 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you? Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know. Missile! Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers. I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multidimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government. It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about. To me, it just sounded like another challenging job. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies. It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect. I was the guy who built the core of the system. The police arrested you, and then that incident happened. He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage. And by the way, Detective Jode, when was it that I was proven innocent? About 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry, Yomiel. Real motive for revenge. 10 years ago. My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in internal darkness. I existed in this world, no question about that. But nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear, but I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea, an overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair, and I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. And so that's why you murdered Alma. That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt. What? It was a twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. The deal? There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them, but what would you get out of that deal? A new life. Life. I asked them for two conditions. Number one was that they help me with my revenge plot, and the second was a rebirth for me. Rebirth. A new beginning, eh? I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for. A completely man-made life. That's right, I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And their response, in the end, was betrayal. Betrayal. They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsik was all about. And you had no idea they were doing all of this? Not at all. I was a fool. So then, why did they go to all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of Temsik meteorite from the park? They couldn't. Huh? After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power. By Inspector Carbonara and the old pigeon guy, eh? At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then, they decided to put that park under surveillance, just in case. Surveillance, huh? It looks just like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times. Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them? No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person. That park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale. So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsik meteorite. And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsik meteorite. So that's it, eh? So the upshot of your grand deal was this, eh? Yeah, it's the ending I deserve. But at least there's one thing you must be happy about. What's that? You've managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever. Well, shall we get started? Started with what? Bringing Detective Jode back to life, of course. What good will that do now? But we promised! We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla we'd save them! And we can't do that without you, Detective Jode. I've been guided by fate to this place. I won't give up now. Alright, fine. Let's see where it leads us. Here we go then, back to 4 minutes before your death. Rewind time. So, where are we headed? We are not headed anywhere, Detective. What? There is only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We will soon run out and that will be our destination, Detective. What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too. By the way, I am not human, Detective. I am a remote-controlled robot, Detective. What? Your country's use of technology is just plain off. We get that a lot, Detective. Why would you go to all the trouble to do this? That's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore. Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective. Possibility? What are you talking about? There is no need for you to know, Detective. Now it is time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective. Grr. Camilla, forgive me. Jeez, that seems a bit like overkill, but okay. It isn't over yet. It isn't? Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small? Possibility. In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. A possibility of turning the situation around. But he wasn't talking about Detective Jode's death and or body. We're talking about... Cecil. Huh? No, not Cecil. Yomiel. What is it, Detective? Look at Yomiel's shell. There's no aura emanating from his body. Of course there isn't. The Temsic fragment is gone. Could this change in his shell give us some kind of lead? Ooh. I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, is they're afraid of. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped thanks to the power of Temsic. His body cycled between the moments that separated his life and death. Right, but not anymore. The Temsic fragment has been taken away. Exactly, so what does that mean? I get it. Your body won't come back to life anymore. The moment that Temsic fragment was removed from my shell, the moment the Temsic fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse. So, let's see, that means we can go back to 4 minutes before your death? But wait a minute. Exactly when is that death? That's simple. We'll find out. When we get there, let's move. Rewind time. Let's go. Back to the past indeed. I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever, and then I saw it. The final death at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all of the clues. All I have to do now is remember. The final journey to the truth starts now. New illustrations. Oh, I guess there's... Oh, did I misremember how many chapters there are? This is like 19. Just finished 17. Damn, this is so much. Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it great? Oh, final chapter. Alright, we're here, guys. We're the final chapter! Let's go. When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago, when the Temsic meteorite fell. We traveled back through time, and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. 4 minutes before death, Temsic Park. Lynn! Baby Lynn! It's ready!
Oh, hell yeah!
Thank you for the hell, yeah! Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Eek! Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Huh? Oh, a kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt. Are you okay? Don't look at the dead body right there. It's fine, everything is fine. You're alright now, are you hurt? You saved me, mister? I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. So that's the Temsek meteorite, eh? It's beautiful, looking at it from this angle. It changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Temsek from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Jode? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. We might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future. Okay, let's get started. Missile. I don't remember how to do this puzzle either. Now, how are we gonna save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato is almost ready, she's not gonna budge from that spot. But, you know, it makes me wonder. A little girl all alone in the park listening to music and roasting a sweet potato? What kind of childhood does this girl have? Doesn't everybody have at least one day like that in their life? Give her a break! Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, then we'll just have to move the fragment instead. God damn it. Okay. Jesus. Wow. What am I to do here? Time is passing, I'm aware. It's ready! Hold it. There's the cat! Okay. Now... Turn up? Sorry, Lynn. What are you doing? You're gonna hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Fate changed! Okay. Can I... Oh, God, I need... Okay, Cecil, you gotta move. Move down here, and then Miss will go up here. God, you're so close and yet so far. What the heck? No! God, I feel like this was timing too, and I hate it. It gives me so much stress. Okay. Well, let's move you on the side for now. Yeah, okay, no. Missile, gotta move somewhere else. Go this way. Spray. Rock. There we go. Now spray. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh boy. Let's talk. Oh, poor Miss Lynn, I'm sorry. If you're so sorry, then put her down. Alright now, Missile. I was really out of my head that day. Well, we can talk about all of this later. The Temsec meteorite is gonna fall very soon, but before that happens, I have to think of a way to do something about that fragment, and I'll do everything I can help to— okay. 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 No hints there. That's fine. Oh, look at that sweet potato. That big, scary sweet potato. That's not a sweet potato missile. That's Mino. Oh, right. Of course. But look at them. The potato and Mino? Right now, they both have the same shape. So you're saying that you could swap them, huh? I need your help. I can't reach that far, though. God. I can't. What am I doing? Yeah, I won't reach, though. The fountain needs to go up, but I don't remember how to do the thing. Ah! Just spray this one. Spray? Yeah, that doesn't do anything. That one gotta change the bullet. But, missile. Missile. Ah. See, and that's oh, was I supposed to stay in the sweet potato to get up there so I could do the nozzle? Let's start again after fate change. Okay. Sweet potato. You know what? Hang out there for now. Rock. Time is passing. I'm aware, but I can't. Yup. Oh God! I again messed up. No. After fate change. Okay, okay. Okay, missile, move somewhere else. Go maybe here. Cecil, come here. Rock a basket. Make nozzle spray. Sweet potato, go uppies. Go into the sweet potato. Now we can... Whoops, no, I'm doing fine. This is fine. Okay, sweet potato. Cecil. Spray nozzle. Missile. Change those. And then change these. Oh look, the lamppost is bending, but it hasn't broken yet. It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It might just hold out for a little while longer. If I recall, the Temsec fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. But if Mino sits firmly in its way, then fate should change. Trick time. Okay. While we're here, we're gonna switch. Oh, I can't switch back from here. God, now you're in the way, Cecil. God. I can't reach Mino again either. I guess we just let it happen. I don't know. Oh, now I can reach. Haha, just kidding. Okay. We're in position to become the bullet again. It's all good. Where's the fragment coming from? It's about time for that meteorite to come down. Don't worry, Missile. I think we're ready for it. Look what's right in that fragment's path. Oh, okay, that giant sweet potato. If anything can get in the way, it's that ugly monster can. Man, big. Ouch. Anyway, now the fragment's path ought to change. We good? We good? Kaboom! And... there, how's that? Look, the fragment's course, it changed a little. Now Yomiel's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at that fragment's trajectory. Now that it's changed, what's in its path? In its path? No! Detective Jode! The Temsic fragment shot through his leg. What? But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet. Come on, put it down. Huh? Jode, put the gun down, now! If you don't, you're gonna shoot him! I don't know if it's his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down! No! I knew it, this is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands. I won't let that happen. Missile! The bullet is stopped in midair. I'm here, inside the bullet. Now let's swap it with something. What? With what? Detective Jode, the meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that this murderer isn't the detective's true fate. And to do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shit. Yeah, we're ready. Potato! Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no, we stopped the bullet, but we still couldn't save him. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead, I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still. This fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. Yeah, why is it so sharp on the lamppost? Jesus Christ. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was slowly turning. Look out! Wake up, you gotta get out of there! Damn it, my leg won't work. It's all over, we're out of time! Miss Lynn! It's not over yet. But there isn't anything else to swap with! Why don't we just let it out and try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse, and then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain, like a scar in her psyche. I won't let that happen, not if I can help it. But what can we do now? Even if we work together... I think there might be something that can be done. What is it? What can Cecil and I do? Don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yomiel! Cecil, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. Huh? I don't get it. Just trust me, let's go. Let's go! Now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all! And remember, you'll only have a split second. Now it's your turn, Missile. What? Me? But what can I do? I think you know the answer to that. Okay, got it. You can swap them. That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position. But even if I swap them, it's still right above Miss Lynn. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino. What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two helped. Oh, it helped all right. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn. Him. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm gonna save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Ye gods. Yo meow. No! It's fine. He's fine. 'Tis but a flesh wound. Ah, you're awake. Don't look behind you. Hey mister, is your knee okay? Huh? Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit. But the main thing is that you're not hurt. You saved me, mister? I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. Don't look back there. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could. But... what's that? This is a detective's badge. When we give them to we give them to children who have been very brave. So cute except for the dead body. True. A detective's badge. Thanks. Thanks. Okay, you know what to do, little detective. Are you alive? Yeah, sadly. Hang on, help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It's as if someone else was controlling me. I see. But you know, I'm glad it happened. Hey, mister. I found this kitten. It was over there. Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray. It's kind of limp. Is it okay? I don't know. I think it's unconscious. It's funny. It doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? Well, it looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Cecil's. Cecil? The name Cecil echoes in my head. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years, you were my one and only friend. Yeah, he's a cat! How about it? Do you remember now? We've been playing as a cat this whole time, old friend. Meow. I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. Best MC ever. Somebody, please look at me. Somebody, please reach a hand out to me. I had just only died at the time. I had lost everything, my life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach a hand out to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten. With no recollection of who I was, I lived as a cat with you for a while. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat. And then the man got his body back. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see, just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." The man named me Cecil. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. I'm gonna be sad. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects, but then, after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. A little? I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light. Or at least, that's what I tried to believe. Lynn really did shoot us, even though no one really knew it. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. The black cat. I was possessing Cecil then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Cecil was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind when I left this country. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Cecil, there inside the bag, was dead. What? That first shot that Lynn shot that didn't miss! I wasn't able to control her completely. The first bullet didn't hit anything, or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Cecil inside that bag. Yes, that's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Temsic radiation. I mean, okay, again, it was Yomiel controlling Lynn. It's not really her fault, like, right? It's not. And that's when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost tricks. I think I understand now why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Damn, isn't it? Isn't it? I love this game so much. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean, I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Cecil's fate, and I can just bet you the fate of the woman you loved has changed too. Yes, I believe you're right. So, this was the last fate to be averted, eh? Fate averted! Yay! Isn't this a great game, y'all? I freaking love this game. So, Yomiel, it looks like your plan for revenge has ended in failure. Yes, and I'm glad too. I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these last 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. Only if we didn't have to shatter his legs. Price you gotta pay. Temsic really said ACAB. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right, we should get back to our new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again. So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this Game of the Dead works, eh? And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that, either. The most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Cecil. Yes? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It will be like we never met. So before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. It's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have changed, right? Our fates have changed now, right, Yomiel? No worries, he probably can't run at all anymore. Thank you, Cecil. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yomiel. Cecil? Are we ever going to see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't. Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then. Cecil, I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy. Oh, Cecil, I know. I know! Well, it looks like you've come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jode. Can you imagine just having a cat that you, in a separate timeline, could speak to, but now is just your pet, and you have no way of, like, communicating with? I guess you could get the buttons that kind of blew up on TikTok for a while, like the communicating pet buttons. Anyway. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our new present. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again. Wait! Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. It's Ray! Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you! Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you have forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I hoped. It's you! I am really grateful to you, Cecil. Thank you. But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know, who exactly are you? Ooh, big reveal, guys! Second big reveal! Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. You changed the fates of many people tonight, the first of which was hers. I mean, debatable. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? OMG, pudding! Welcome back. Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out a paw toward his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred. What? Look at that! The powers of the dead, but how? He didn't really understand it himself. Not yet, anyway. But with all you know, I bet you understand it, do you not? Hey, wait a minute. That's right. He died in the aura of that strange energy. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in the red in the deep sea, deep sea. And then he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death. What? He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again. And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold. So that was you, huh? It's Missile! That's right, I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in dog years. Your missile! You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own, so you decided to wait those 10 years out. It's Missile, he's old! Exactly. And then at last, that fateful night rolled around again. By this time, I had grown old and my powers were weak, so I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second. You were able to manipulate that desk lamp. Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Huh? From watching the man in red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do. Like travel through the telephone lines, for example. What? It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody. But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before, on that night, the first time around. We what? We met before. From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Lin had lost her life at that junkyard on the edge of town. The reveals I can't. Yeah, me too. I feel like maybe this game is also a big reason why I enjoy time travel shenanigans so much. I followed the ghost world paths to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my first hand on Nen, I can tell you. That was me? So I was shot on that night the first time around as well. You had lost your memory that time too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. And then you disappeared. Away over the telephone line. I'm really sorry I didn't help you. That's why I decided that this time, I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage? The only thing you were interested in finding was your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yomiel. What? I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit. A time limit? That's right, as you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have all been over. Then, you mean that thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that? Completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. But I just wanted you to use your time wisely. Oh boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. Yeah. It was indeed bogus, and Missile is a genius. Big brain Missile. Future Missile is so manipulative. Truly. Truly. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. That was literally the only loophole I couldn't get over. Yes. And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I. Missile, I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Missile, so you waited and waited these 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla, eh? Of course! Because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Cecil. Goodbye, old Missile. And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what had really happened. I can't finish reading that. I made my way back to a new present. Huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights here. Hehe, were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Yippee, it worked. If I see Lynn die again. It's fine, it's fine. Happy ending now. The fact that Ghost Missile aged, yeah. But it's not even my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. Thank you for the ka-chow! Chef Max, thank you for the ka-chow. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made this surprise for her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it again. Ah, thank you for the hydrate. I will do just that. I have hydrated. That's alright, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as a detective, right? Really? Thank you, Detective Jode. Dad, you're home! Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Is something wrong? You have one of those badges too? Oh, this? Yeah. I have one just like it. My dad gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine, though. How long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me. That you will. That you will. Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're that same little kitten. That's right, the very one. You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. Still a kitten? Yep, he never got any bigger or anything. Wow, what a mysterious little fellow. I know, right? His name is Cecil. Cecil. It seems to me that I've heard that name somewhere before. Is Alma still dead? I don't think so. I mean, because the contraption was never tampered with, pretty sure she's all good. It's all fine. I think we see her later, actually, but I don't know. In the credits or something. I think Cecil likes you, Lynn. There she is. Alright, she's so pretty! God, how did Jode get a woman like her? Alright, everyone, let's start the celebration. Okay, Mom! I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow too. And so we meet again, Cecil. just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected, somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now, this is my new fate. I guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch. Watch the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. Yay! Immortal cat, what? Yeah! Carbonara and missile! Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn. Like I said, it isn't my birthday. My man and me. Hey, Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and hold down the fort, but birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby. Missile. Damn, that was so good. Wasn't it? Wasn't it? God. I love this game so much. All these Keisuke Yamakawa, Kazuhiro Nakata, Junshi Jodai, oh, geniuses. Oh no, man in blue. The game had me on my toes the entire time. Yeah. I definitely think you'd like the Zero Escape games. There's a lot of nuts time travel. Oh, maybe I will have to look into that. I love this game now. I'm so glad. Yes, this game is so good. It's so important to me personally. These little after credits, in between credits scenes truly just makes for such a great experience. Now we get to look into the window of this new present that they created. Oh, I love it. God, I want to eat chicken. Chicken girl! Hell yeah. Oh, and because, yeah, Yomiel didn't have to do his weird dealing, so the two people who were in prison didn't have to be in prison. Changed so many fates. That whole prison don't even exist. Yeah. I don't imagine it does. It was really just for them specifically. Why is there so much money in a safe vault? Safe? Above the chicken kitchen. We will never know. Game logo. This is so good. I'm so glad they brought it to Switch. And these weird blue people. And we still got a deal going. I think now after this we get little puzzle games of, I don't know, what are the slidey ones called? Like there are like 9 squares and you can slide them around to make the proper picture. There's the Guitar Youth. Is that just as, I mean, I guess they wouldn't change the model, but I swear he's still in his prison clothes. Do you know why they're blue? I don't think we know why they're blue. I think it was completely an artistic character design choice to make sure that we know that they're the bad guys, but I could be wrong. Look at all these people that made this phenomenal game. Bailey! Nothing screams evil like the relaxing color of blue. Truly! Dance away the pain. Smartphone promotion? What? Is that like the ads that I've been getting on Instagram for? Now he's the one in prison. "10 long years, Yomiel. Your time's up to— oh, the young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside." Thank you, Cecil. He was painting him. Look at them. Happy family. There's 2 dads and their daughters and their strange little pets that can have sentience at a moment's notice. Oh, and these are the people who brought it to the Switch. Bravo. Oh my god. Such a good game. Just like the storyline, I feel like was the main thing that stuck with me all these years. Obviously not all the details, because I was just as shocked as many of you were as I was playing through the game. Because it has been probably a decade or more since I've actually played through the whole thing, but my god. Great game. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Excellent game. Indeed. Ah. I wonder if they changed any of like the localization, like the language as they were porting it into Switch. I mean, I assume not. Seems like too much work, but some of the words felt
like I've never seen them before when I originally played the game, but who knows. So good, yes. Such a good time. And such a great experience playing with all of y'all. It was very entertaining to see everyone reacting as certain things were being uncovered, and this really made me feel like I was playing this game for the first time again too. Yeah, so fun to watch. Thank you. Thank you for sharing this game. Of course, thank you for watching it. God, it was such a fun experience. I mean, I would have played through this regardless of if I was streaming or not, but just playing on stream, I think really made this whole experience a lot better. I wish it come sooner. It's okay. You just gotta play the game for yourself now so you can just see all the parts that you missed, you know? You know? Also, the, I think creator was saying that, no, extras, yay. Saying that if people are interested in this game enough, they might do a sequel. And at this point, I'm just on my knees begging, please. It's so good. I've been waiting for a sequel since I finished playing this game as a middle schooler. Begging. Oh, new background. Nice. Ooh, and the extras. Ghost puzzle! Ghost puzzle! I'm actually really bad at puzzles, so I'm not gonna do this on stream, but you get to do a little puzzle, little block puzzle of these. Which is very exciting. I love that. Also, don't they give you illustration extras? They're extras. I swear there was one where oh wow! Oh, okay, hang on. We gotta go through these. These look cool as hell. Oh no! It'd be so cool if they made a sequel. I know. I want a sequel. I mean, it's fine if they don't. That's fine too, because this is a great game in and of itself. But like, God, if they just would, I would love that. Oh man. Designs for Lynn. Really see the progression. These, I mean, any of these look like they could have been in the game. Weird blue man. His unicorn horn. Oh, Camilla. Too adult. Oh god, could you imagine if this dog, if this was Missile? Oh god, I would die. Ah yes, the loud neighbor with her rose hair. I would assume then this is supposed to be the daughter, Amelie? And the Justice Minister, I'm assuming. Based off of the first one, because he looks like a sad, pathetic man. And the detectives. For a second, at the far right, I thought that detective was wearing a mask, and I was like, wow, how timely. There's my man. Oh. I assume these were his iterations previously. I think the one on the far left, is like the most stereotypically Japanese detective vibes. And then they just, I don't know, made him older, I guess? I'm glad that they didn't stop there, though, with the one on the far right. And Gumshoe from Phoenix Wright. I mean, it's the same people that made it, I have heard. I don't know. But Gumshoe also does have a very stereotypically Japanese detective look to him, so like, even if they weren't the same people making the game, I would assume the same of them. This is the crazy park man, I would assume. Ah, Pigeon Man. Oh, one with a knee brace? God. Oh, Chicken Girl. Why does that man look like a fish? Oh no. Oh, Detective Jode. Variations of Detective Jode. Wow. Wish I could read handwritten kanji, but alas. Hakshung. Her sneeze. God, just line art Lynn is adorable. Oh, and Camilla. Wow. The art style in general is so nice. It really is. It really is. I think this, I don't know if it's the company or the makers of the game. The only other game that I found in relation to this one when I initially started looking was The World Ends With You, and to my understanding that's a rhythm game. I've never actually played it. Maybe I should. But apparently it's supposed to be like that. I don't know. He looks so in the center one of this one, just the little 1 foot up, little, just a little fabulous little man. Meow meow. Lynn and Missile. Oh no. Misairu Misairu mochiage. Her picking up Missile. Orugoru o something do. Hold Missile. The leaf. Ah, the Justice Minister. Pills. Lynn slapping his desk. Shooting. Yeah, what does she do with the gun after she shoot? I mean, it's her gun, isn't it? That's why, I mean, that's the whole point of framing her, is she used her own weapon. She just drop it? I don't know that we see that part, but anyway, I guess that's what happened. Eating of the chicken. I want chicken, but I have so much leftover pizza. God, there's so much of this. How much is there? There's so much. Okay, wait, let's look at the individual ones. These are kind of adorable. It's carbonara. Let's look at carbonara. Oh, those are just, I thought they were going to be actual close-ups, but no. God, if he... Daburida! Oh my god, I need to know how he talks in Japanese. Holy shit. Oh. He's so cute, I love him. Me too! I mean, I really just, he feels like such a dork in my soul. Like, everyone seems to think that he's very cool, but we all know that he's not. He's adorable. So earnest too. And Spinny and the swirly. He just has a chair hidden in his coat somewhere. Kuroneko. Ooh, robot version. Gear man. Are these in Sonohoka? So these are other potential heads for him? The one with, I don't know, I'm assuming that's a daikon, but made out of pure raw trash. And the gears hand thing. Not missile footprints all over the dead body. Will I die if I pet him? 100,000 ボルトですとも? I don't know Japanese counters, but 100 mang volts? Jesus Christ. Instead of counting sheep, he's counting missiles. Wang, 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 wang. These are so cute. I'm dead. And then 2010. Damn. 2009. Wow. Oh, what? Oh, am I triggering the scenes now? The cutscenes? Okay, that's okay. You can go. Okay. Oh. I get to unlock more if I complete the puzzles. I mean, I guess I have to finish the puzzles now, but then in my own time. I shall be doing that in my own time. Damn. I love that they don't tell you what you've completed 93% of. Wow, there's so much to do. I think he's added so much. I'm so excited to continue just doing the little bits and pieces of this. God. Illustrations. Yeah, we went. Okay. Okay, well, wow. This has been great. But it is time for me to go because I'm very hungry. I want chicken. Alright, well, thank y'all for hanging out and finishing up Ghost Trick with me. I hope you had a good time. I had a great time. Great stream. Thank you. Thank you. You are eternally missile in my mind now. Yeah, this was great. Good stream. Thank you. Thank you for being here, y'all. I appreciate it. I don't know what I'm going to be playing next week, but hopefully I will continue to keep up a semi-consistent stream schedule. I don't know. But yeah, I will see y'all in the next one, whenever that is. Okay, bye.